Like there's stuff that's going to go on this weekend that's going to blow your mind. It's going to start actually right now. Right? Y'all ready? I've heard some rumors that we have some announcements today, that we're going to share some new things today. And I think there's a lot of people in the room that probably do not understand the significance of what we're about to share, okay? We've kind of been under the cuff on this. We've been a little bit quiet about this. It's not like we've done a bunch of fanfare saying the revolutionary new SendOutCards is going to debut at the convention. You haven't heard that, right? But you just heard it right now. Okay? Now, it is a monumental day today. There's a monumental shift about to take place that's going to take this company into the future. It's going to take you into the future to where we truly do become that billion-dollar brand. Now, the reason that we have a goal to become a billion-dollar brand, because when we say billion-dollar brand, it's not about the money. It's not about the size of the company. It's about the amount of people that we reach. So when we say billion-dollar brand, to become a billion-dollar brand, we need to touch the lives of hundreds of millions of people. So anytime you hear billion-dollar brand, I want you to think of that. We're going to reach hundreds of millions of people and help them to live a better life. Help them to make connection, genuine connection with other human beings. Help them in their business. Help them in all facets of their life. All of you who are here at SendOutCards, is your life better because you're part of SendOutCards now? So imagine that with hundreds of millions of people. Now, the theme of this convention is one. Our goal is to come together as one. We're going to debut some things today that's going to help us to bring the world together as one. There's stuff that we're going to introduce today that's going to blow your mind. You're going to wonder, how in the world is SendOutCards ever going to do that? You're about to hear that. And when you take it out there to the marketplace, you say, you're not going to believe what SendOutCards is doing. They're not going to believe what SendOutCards is doing. And people are going to really want to get involved. The time is now. Are you ready to get started? First of all, we're going to show you a lot of new technology today. We've been working on this for several years now. It's been a huge project, just a huge, huge project. And before I get started showing you all this stuff, we had a lot of help. We had a lot of help from the field. We've had beta testers that have been under non-disclosure. Some of them have been under non-disclosure for over 6 months. We have a group of beta testers that was introduced to the concept of what I'm going to share with you today in September of last year. Here's what I'd like to do. Now, I know you're all a stand on your feet and cheer people, and that's awesome, and you're going to have plenty of time to do that. But I'm going to ask certain groups of people to stand, and only that group stand, okay? Fair enough? Okay, so all of you who are part of the beta test since September of last year, please stand up. Now I want you to stay standing. You guys stay standing. The rest of you stay sitting. This group has been under strict non-disclosure for 6.5 months. You know how hard that is? So I want you to know, you that are standing, I want you to know, you are approximately 1 hour away from being released of that non-disclosure. Okay? 1 hour. Just about 1 more hour. That's all. That's all it's going to be. Now, this group has had some extra help. So all of you that joined the beta after September, please stand, if those the rest of you. Okay, so there's the rest of our group. Hey, You that are sitting, do not lean over and say, hey, tell me what's going on. They're not going to tell you. All right, it's coming up right away. So one more round of applause for this group. Incredible. Now, do we have, also in addition to that, we had and they may already be standing, but we had all of our Eagles nesters who were serving in the Eagles nest. They also were able to participate in the beta. Is there anybody that's been in an Eagles nest over the past 18 months that's not standing? Would you please stand and do that? Is there anybody there? Okay, there's a couple of extra. Yeah, please stand up. Thank you very much. So all of these folks, we have incredible staff that's put this together, and this group, let me tell you, it's not been an easy project for these people. Not been easy. There have been days they're like, are you kidding me? It won't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. You know, that kind of stuff. But they went through that, so you don't have to go through that. Does that make sense? Now we're going to roll this, yes, and lots of stuff. And listen, what we're doing is huge. It's a big, huge shift. You guys can take your seats. Thank you very much. Okay. What we have done is we have explored some challenges that our company's had. We went in business in 2003, and we've explored some challenges that we have had over the years. And technology has changed dramatically since 2003, right? Like, was Amazon and Facebook and all that kind of stuff, all those big, huge companies that's completely transformed our life, smartphones, all that kind of deal, was any of that even around in 2003? I mean, if they were around, certainly not like they are today, right? So the entire world has changed. And we've been part of a system that was built on 1990s technology. You know, our card editor was run on Flash. That's old technology, right? So we've had some limitations. So I want to jump into this and share with you. Let me go back. Can you guys go back a slide? Oh, here we are. We're good? I got to figure out what I'm looking at here. Okay, here we go. So our card editor and purchasing processes are now antiquated. Is that true? And some of you are going, what are you talking about? It's awesome, man. I can go send a card, right? But we do know that the card editor and particularly the purchasing process is antiquated, okay? So the first thing is we need a card editor that has a better checkout process. Would you not agree? So right now, here's what we have to deal with. We have this thing called points and expense, okay? And points and expense is an issue for us. And you have to explain those points and expense. So it's not like somebody can just go sign up like on iTunes. iTunes, you just sign up, put your credit card in there, and then when you want to buy something, you just have your card charged. That's today's technology, right? So when you introduce SendOutCards to people, say, yeah, we have these points that you buy. And they're looking at you like, what? And this is 1 point, and this is 2 points, and this is 3 points. I love Jordan Adler. He gets out his yellow pad of paper. Well, this is 1, and this is 2, and this is 3, and this. And it works for years. But does it really work today? Is that going to take us to the masses? Right, okay? So points has become an issue for us. And so there's the whole point process, and then the expense is separated. So you got to buy points, and then you got to go over by expense. It's challenging, right? Everybody agree? Y'all feel the pain? So purchasing points is the only way currently to purchase anything from SendOutCards, right? So we have that whole process of systems. You have to go to a separate page. You have to separately purchase your expenses, like we mentioned. You have to explain points to people. And we have a limited gift selection as a result. You realize that we pay out 100% volume on every gift you purchase because you're buying it with your points. So you call in all the time and say, I want this Delta Flux 49er teddy bear. That's a really special teddy bear, by the way. Can you guys offer this special teddy bear? How many of you have called in and say, you guys need to sell this cool gift? Come on, raise your hands. I got a cool gift idea, right? So let's call it a teddy bear. You need to offer this teddy bear. Well, here's the problem. The teddy bear costs us $20 to buy. And we have to pay, so we pay $20 for it, which means we have to sell it for at least $40, $50, $55, maybe $60 so that we can pay out the 100% volume to you. So a lot of things get outpriced, so we can't offer them. Y'all feel the pain of that? So, because we have points, we're limited to that because we pay so much out on them. Let me ask you a question. Would you rather us pay 100% volume on a limited amount of gifts or partial volume on massive gifts? Now, some of you guys are looking at, well, I want 100% volume, Cody. Need 100% volume, right? Well, now, let me say again, do you want a smaller piece of a big pie or a bigger piece of a small pie? I don't even know if that just made sense. But do you follow what I'm saying? More gifts means more money, right? So, these are some of the challenges that we face. Points are also a liability for the company. We have to store those points, and it becomes a huge liability. We have achievements laws. We have all kinds of stuff that causes challenges for us. We have deferred revenue that we have to do. There's tax issues. It's an issue, and we need to get out of the points business. Would you not agree? So, first thing I want you to do is I want you to imagine a world, send out cards without points and expense. Excited? So I'm going to go right to the end of the checkout process. So you go out and you build a card, and the card's now done and ready to go. You don't have to explain points and expense or anything. It just simply calculates what the amount is. Okay, here's the card. It's ready to send. When you go to click send, you have the credit card right there. Credit card's on file. It tells you how much the card costs. It automatically adds the expense for postage. It gives you a total price, and you click send. It hits your credit card on file for you or any customer that you have on SendOutCards. Is that good? You like that? That's right. If you're standing now, you're going to be standing up a whole bunch, I'm telling you. You're going to get your exercise in today. Because we barely scratched the surface on this, but we wanted to show this first because now that we have the ability to do this, we have the ability to do a ton of other things too, like a ton of other things that will revolutionize what we're doing here at SendOutCards. Let's talk a little bit about our card editor. Would you agree that our card editor is currently outdated? Like I say, it runs on Flash. It's got a lot of limitations. You see this screen up here. It shows you all the different stuff that you have to do right now to build that special card. And there's some great card building people in this room. I mean, there are some level 4 card building people here. You know how to use this thing. I mean, you can go to elements, you can do this, you can do that, you can change this, you can change that. And man, when you get done, it's the most beautiful, perfect card in the world. The challenge is you've been building the card for about 1 hour and 22 minutes, right? See, we call that time to consume our product. I'm being serious. So compare that to a lotion and potion company. If you go sell a bottle of vitamins to somebody in a network marketing company, how long does it take them to consume the product? Consume the product, right? Make sense? How long does it, that did sound good, didn't it? How long does it take us to consume the product? So the challenge is that a lot of us spend so much time consuming the product, we think that means we're building our business. We're spending hours sending cards, and in our mind, we're saying, I'm building my business. Well, you are, but you need to get to actually sharing that with other people, right? So it's called time to consume product, and we have that because of the way the system is right now. Okay, so we need a card editor that is more user-friendly. It takes less time to build the perfect card. Would you not agree? It ensures better quality. Now, this one's big. The challenge we have right now with the Flash editor is that you could do all this funky Comedina stuff to build your card, but it could affect the quality of the card. So, and we have issues with that. And we want to make sure we have the best quality going out at all times. Make it super easy to build and build it in a way that the best quality comes out of it. Okay, so in addition to that, we need a card editor that has better campaign building and sending process. Would you agree? Right now, you got all these different pages you got to go to. I mean, Cody, when are we going to do another training video that explains the training video that you already have so that we can learn how to do campaigns, right, and set them up right? My customers don't know how to do this. Now, here's the challenge to this. We have the most killer system in the world that is built on Flash. It's a killer system. It does amazing things that no other system really does. Because no other system is really attached to cards and gifts and campaigns of cards and gifts and all that. So we do some special things, but it is a little bit antiquated at this point. The challenge is we've learned that about 5 to 7%, whenever you say 5 to 7%, don't you think, well, what is it? Is it 5 or is it 7? It's in that window. Maybe it's 6. Let's call it 6. About 6% of our user base sends campaigns. 94% of our user base never goes into the campaign build. Now imagine if we made it so easy that we tripled that. Like let's say 20 or 30 or 40% of your customers go into campaigns. Now here's what's interesting. 70% of our cards that we print come from campaigns, either group sends or campaigns, but it's only coming from 6% of our users. You wanted stats, I'll give you stats, right? So don't you think we got to change that? Yes. You guys feel the pain? Yes. All right. Imagine a SendOutCards world where all of this is dramatically simplified. This is the new prompt editor. This is the page it's going to look like when you go to send a card. You're going to pull up a new prompt editor, and this is what it's going to look like. Now, up at the top, there's a banner. It says, Give Thanks. We call that, and this came from all of our smart people that build this stuff, all of our IT people, our marketing people. And we got a bunch of millennials and super smart young people back there. They call this the prompt bot. We have an older group here. They're like, what? What are we trying to do? We're trying to help millions of people to do what? Act on their... So they titled this the prompt bot. It's your promptings robot. So when you go on here, this thing will scroll. It's going to give the card sender all kinds of ideas to act on their promptings. It just gives you different concepts, different ideas. So think, now some of you are like, oh, that's cool, but I'm just going to go right to send a card. That's because you're level 4 card senders. But you got a brand new person that gets on there. They don't know about promptings. They don't know what to send. Right? So they just watch the prompt bot for a minute, and they get all kinds of ideas on what to do. That's what our smart people backstage are building for you. That's good stuff, right? Good stuff. Okay. So that's kind of cool, the whole thing. Here's what I really like. Right in the middle of the screen, you see what? Somebody just said, build your own. Okay. A little bit further up, right in the middle of the screen, there's a search bar. We want to make it as easy as possible for you to get to the perfect card. Right now, we have a card catalog that's got 50 bajillion different ways to get to it, and it takes a long time for you to find the perfect card, right? So why not have a search bar and say, you know what, I need to save the date for a wedding invitation. Do you guys have a save the date card? Click in save the date, up it comes. Okay, right below that, you have all the different categories. So it shows holiday, love, thank you cards, birthday cards, just because those are all featured right below, so you can go to those. And then you notice down in the bottom left, there's 3 buttons. Those are the 3 ways that you can build cards. We have what we call the photo drop card, the catalog cards, and the build your own cards. Now, y'all know what a catalog card is, right? You click on that, you're going to go to a catalog and find cards. Y'all know what build your own is, right? Build your own. You've been doing it for years. Take a picture, put it on the front of a card, build everything from scratch, come up with this awesome card. Well, we still have the build your own card option. We have a new thing called PhotoDrop. PhotoDrop's the coolest thing in the world. PhotoDrop, here's what PhotoDrop does. PhotoDrop allows the brand new person sending their very first card to send a Gel Zintech Melinda Russell style card like that. Now, if you don't know who Gel and Melinda are, they build the craziest, coolest, most beautiful, like when they send them to me in the mail, I'm like, how did they do this? Like, they're really good. But the PhotoDrop card allows anybody to be able to do that because it has these beautiful templates that you could drop automatically your photos into, that you could do certain things with it and build that perfect card. And so that's what the PhotoDrop is, okay? So here's what I'm gonna do. Would y'all like to see a little demonstration of those? All right, I'm gonna have a little fun right now. I'm gonna get a little help from the IT department. And we got two of our primary guys that are gonna come up on the stage right now. I wanna put this slide up here next. So these two guys, y'all see that? You guys hit the next slide for me. There we go. We have, now I'm gonna have them come up in just a second, but I wanna talk a little bit about these two guys that you see up on the screen. So you have Colin Solomons as our chief architect. This guy's the master. This guy's incredible. He's the best in the world at what he does. Like, he's amazing. And one of those genius guys, you know? You know the definition of a genius? Definition of a genius is when you hang out with a genius, there are moments when there's a fine line between, are they a genius or are they just flat crazy? You know what I mean? So I'm around a lot of people like that. And don't worry, Colin, I think you're a genius, not flat crazy. But that's the kind of guy he is, chief architect going through this. The other guy is Sawyer Bateman. He is the user experience architect. So the whole user experience you're seeing, a lot of the beta testers have had very one-on-one interaction with Sawyer because he is the user experience architect. So when we first rolled this beta out, we made dramatic enhancements to it based on the feedback from your beta testers. So a lot of what you're gonna see today are ideas directly from the field, directly from the beta testers that stood up earlier today. A round of applause for them again, because they were really involved with this. So, without further ado, I'd like to bring to the stage our chief architect, Colin Solomons, and our user experience architect, Sawyer Bateman. Come on up here, guys. Right on. All right. These guys are a lot of fun to work with. They're going to kick me off the stage now. They're going to show you some really cool stuff. Go ahead.
Do you guys want to see this? Yeah! Well, this has been about a year or so of development.
Hold on. I didn't hear you. Do you guys want to see this?
That's better.
There we go.
That's much better.
Right.
Thanks, Sawyer. Yeah, this has been about a year or so of development in the making, so that makes us feel a little better. Yeah. Anyways, to demonstrate this, we're actually going to send a card to one of our buddies and coworkers, John Rowan. Anybody know him? We recently stole him out of customer support and brought him into our department, and we've been bugging him to come fly fishing with us, but he's just so stubborn. So to kind of give him some encouragement to get out there with us and get his stuff, we're going to send him a card right now.
Let's do it.
All right, so.
How about we try one of these new photo drops?
I saw one in there that I think would work great for him here.
Okay. How about life will happen at the end of your comfort zone right here?
Oh, I love that one.
Okay.
That's my favorite one.
Okay, we're just going to do a standard card here.
Just
we're going to drop. No, we got to put my fish in there. The prettiest fish wins. Come on now. All right. Got a nice brown in there.
I'll settle for second.
Okay, I'll put yours in there.
Thanks.
So he catches a white fish. He's part of an exclusive club, and he throws it back.
Yeah.
So, you know,
I'm
supposed to eat those.
Well, let's put some text in there. You will never know the true meaning of life until you hit the river for the first time.
All right. How about we make this a little more presentable here? Let's make it a little bigger.
Yeah.
We can go in and pick our good font bangers here. It's one of our favorites.
Change some colors around too.
Yeah, I'm gonna do white, but I can't see it, so why don't we change the background of the panel there?
You like that green? You like the green there? Isn't that great? All right, well, let's finish this off here and just get them some encouragement to come out. All right, it's time to get your gear, John. All right?
Here, we'll blow it up so it's the first thing he sees, not your fish. Okay. All right. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and send it. And we can see right here, our card is all staged. We see all the details about it. Hey, guess what? We can even fan through and see all of the panels and how they're going to look right from here.
All right, well, let's send this card then.
Okay,
let's just jump down here. Any more time.
I'm going to grab John, pop him in there. All right, card saved on the file. Should we do it?
All right,
hey, it worked.
We're done. We're done. It's just like that.
What do you think of that? Is that cool? So these guys right here built the foundation that allows that experience to happen. With the assistance of our beta testers, they fine-tuned all the functionality to see exactly what you see here. 422 phone calls directly from Jules Price. And now we have what we have today, right?
Thank you, Jules.
All right, guys, I want to have a little fun here. So these guys, let's show a catalog card, but I want to have some fun with this.
Okay.
Because I've used in this scenario oftentimes, I talk a lot about going to get my hair cut. It takes people about 3 minutes to cut my hair. They just do a level 1 and they cut my hair 3 minutes. But they still charge me full price, Darla DeGrande. I still get charged full price for them to do that. I don't get that, but whatever.
I can do it for you.
Yeah. So typically when I go to get my hair cut, there's always a conversation that starts with the person cutting your hair. What do they usually ask? So what is it that that's a golden question that most people ask, right? I get that all the time when I'm in the barber chair. And I usually, you know me, I try all kinds of different things, but usually what I say is I teach people how to be nice to each other. That's my line. I teach people how to be nice to each other. And they're like, well, what do you mean by that? And I says, well, we have a relationship system that allows you to go right from your smartphone or computer, you can go and send greeting cards, real greeting cards and gifts to people in the mail. A lot of people in business use this to follow up with their customers. And every time I do that approach, they're like, oh, wow, are you serious? Well, how does it work? The whole bit. So here's what's interesting, because I've been doing this for years. And part of the pain that I felt in doing it is like, as an example, I had just a couple of months ago, about 6 months ago, I had this lady who I explained all that to her, and she said to me, hey, listen, I'm about to get married, and I want to send out a save the date announcement, because I got about 20 people that I need to make sure they're going to be at my wedding. Would this system allow me to do that? And I said, well, yeah, absolutely. Now, I want you guys to imagine for a second. She says, which I've had happen to me, you've probably had happen to you, oh, that's awesome. Can I do it like right now? Because it's like I've got to get it out there. I was going to go to the store today. I got to get out there right now. Can you help me do that right now? Now imagine you being there with the points and expense system. And she wants you to show her how to get 20 save the date cards out right now. Aren't you going, ugh. Right? All right. Jordan, thanks for the training. Here's my yellow pad of paper. 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, 4 point, right? And you got to go through that whole process to get them set up. Do you think that it's going to be easier now? Can you guys show us, how would she do that on this new system?
Absolutely, and this was architected for this story in mind. So we're going to walk through it right now. We're just going to pick a catalog card, and by doing that, we're just going to search.
Yep. So you want to go ahead and just search for weddings?
There it is, save the date card. Beautiful.
Perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick a flat card on paper.
On pearl.
All right.
Flat card on pearl.
So she gets to go straight in here. She knows exactly which buttons to push. She's smart. She clicks on it, finds exact pictures that fit perfect for her, drops them in there. What the heck? This is way too fast. I can't even keep up. So she just goes in and puts April 8th. That's
April
her
8th.
date.
Save the
Somehow
date.
That's today. Weird. So yeah, you know.
Just like
so
that.
in love, it's like magic, right?
Just like the last one, you can make that nice, add the colors, change the font.
Yep,
and
she's just gonna make it perfect. She's a girl, she's gotta make it super pretty, right?
Add some nice color,
Right.
nice.
Okay.
All right, so now we're done. But do I have to go to the contact manager and import contacts, or what do I have to do?
No. Okay. How about we just upload contacts right here? She can just drop her file straight in here. She's got a save the date file. Puts that in.
Is that
pops
it?
the contacts
All done?
in, successfully uploaded.
Ready to go.
Hey, it's just getting started. Do you see this discount thingy? Cody's going to
Discount?
blow your mind in a second here, but she can just check out.
And
In an instant, she
She's
sent
done.
26 cards. What do you think of that? Thanks, guys.
Oh, hang on a second. We'll pick on these guys for a second. Well, I want to go back to this card. So, one thing some of you are probably looking at, this is a new flat card offered on a premium paper. It's called Pearl paper. Been asked for that, right? So, some of you in the room may be looking at that and saying, it's a single card. So that's the front and that's the back. Where do you put the postage? Where do you put the address? Flat cards go in an envelope. See this? Save the date. Now, I know you all want to see this and see the pearl paper. We have a surprise for you. I want you to reach underneath your table and see. I tricked you. It's not there. It's not there. It's not there.
that was a good one.
If you want to see this, come see me. That's cool. I tried. It was just, it was too late to make it happen. So, pretty cool stuff, right? So what do you think? These guys, now by the way, we have, now these guys are representing. They're representing today. We've got a full staff of IT people, all of them. It's unbelievable the work that this department puts in and that all of the departments of SendOutCards puts in, because the support mechanisms that are all built around our technology. So the technology is the IT department. That's kind of the hub. But everything is built. There's several departments built around the hub that supports everything we're doing. There's an immense amount of work that goes in here. Where are your guys here
Some
somewhere?
of them I think are here.
better be.
Nate should be here.
Hey, they're here somewhere. Round of
John.
applause for all of our IT people.
Stand up if you're here.
Right there. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it very much. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Keep that music going. Just keep that going. Like, bring up the volume a little bit. Come on. That's right. Okay. Enough fun already. Bring it on down. Fun stuff. I thought y'all might enjoy that. Well, hang on to your hats because we're just getting started. So now that we have what you just saw, checkout process, new prompt editor, we have the ability to do some incredible things. So we're going to go in and show you that. We're going to first pose some more challenges that we have. SendOutCards' biggest value is our system. Would you not agree? Yes. It's not the actual cards and gifts. See, when you say to somebody, hey, what do you do? And you say, I'm in the greeting card business, what message did you just convey? I'm in the greeting card business. The second you say that to a person that knows nothing about SendOutCards, they're like, oh, so do you design cards? So you take them down a path that probably is going to end up on them not signing up with you, right? So if you say, I'm in the greeting card business versus saying, I'm in the relationship system business. See what I mean? So we want to start, and you've noticed we've started to shift that mindset, shift that messaging. We're the relationship system business. That's what we do. We're the best relationship system on the planet. We help businesses follow up with their clients and customers and individuals all over the world to make genuine connections with other human beings. We do it through a system that you can work from your smartphone or from your computer that sends out real, tangible greeting cards, the best in the world, and it does it and add a gift to it and deliver it for you. That's what we're the business of doing. Now you've got the attention of a mass market that's ready to spend a whole bunch of money on that system. Does that make sense? So we're not going to say we're in the greeting card business anymore. We're in the relationship system business. Now, if you say you're in the relationship business, be careful with that one. You got to add the word system, right? I've tried it. I'm in the relationship business. Oh, you run one of those dating sites? Well, that one doesn't work. Relationship system business. So the biggest value is the system. So points as part of our subscription have devalued the system and service offered. We're focusing on points. 100 points, $39 a month, you get 100 points. 100 points is going to let you send out a bunch of cards. Cards only cost $1.17 or whatever it is. By the time, well, how do I figure it out? Now you got to go through the points again, right? So we've been focusing so much on the card and on the lowest possible price for the card. People don't realize that part of what they're paying for $39 a month is the system that drives the card. Make sense? So we got to shift that. Focus on low price over value of service has limited our profitability. It's limited your profitability. Low price has kept our PV average at about $39 per month. When you're building a network marketing business, if your average PV of you and your customer base is $30 to $39 a month, it poses a challenge. A lot of other direct sales company, their PV average is $100 to $200 a month. Does it make sense? So we got to build that back end money faster, find better ways to do that. Okay, so we need to shift our messaging to service over price and focus on a relationship system over cards and gifts. Make sense? We need to charge more for our cards. There's a few yeses. Everybody else is going. We need to charge more for our cards. We have not had a single price increase since June of 2003. 15 years, we have never made a price increase. Now, some of you are saying, yes, you did. I can hear it now. Yes, you did. We went from 31 to 39 cents. Yeah, we gave you all that money. We gave you that 20% markup. So from a company standpoint, we have never raised the price that affects the margins that we run on for 15 years. Do you know that last year alone, in the last 14 months, our paper prices have increased 3 times. Just in the last 14 months. Things cost more money, and they keep costing more money. So those are the types of shifts that need to take place. Now that's that side of it. The problem with selling a $1.17 card is the masses have the perception that they're going to get the quality of a $1.17 card. Now we've done the research of non-users, non-SendOutCards people, and that's the feedback that we get. Oh, well, this must be like one of those things you buy off the shelf, over in the discount section. when our cards are actually better than the $5 card on the shelf, right? So even from that standpoint, we got to charge more for our cards. Offer higher monthly subscriptions for customers and distributors. Now, how are we going to do that? How are we going to do that? Think about that for a second. So we need to pay less volume on gifts. You guys crack me up. Didn't we already go through this? We need to pay less volume on gifts. More gifts means more money, right? So you want to make sure that we do that. Right now we can't do that. Now we're in a possibility where we can do that. All right, let's go to the next one. So we need to do all of this and deliver that while offering more distributor payout, not less. Now, wait a minute. How do I charge? I got to charge more for my cards. I'm going to pay less volume on gifts, but I'm going to increase distributor payout. How am I going to do that? How am I going to do that? So you're thinking about this? Now, we spent years doing this. Now, when we show you how we're going to do it, you're going to think, well, gee, that makes sense. Why did it take you so long to do that? That just seems so simple. And it seems simple to us, too. We're looking at it going, why didn't we think of this a long time ago? Actually, we did think of it a long time ago, but we had an antiquated system that we had to replace. We had to rebuild so that we could offer what I'm about to show you. Okay? So we need to deliver that while offering more distributor payout, not less, creating a value proposition that will gain attention in the marketplace. Okay, so that's the key. The key to that is I'm going to charge more for the cards, I'm going to pay less volume on gifts, I'm going to pay you more money, and we're going to gain massive attention in the marketplace. Now, how do I gain massive attention in the marketplace when I'm charging more for cards and gifts? If you walk out there today and say, "Yep, SendOutCards just raised the price of their cards," is that going to catch attention in the marketplace? So I got a little bit of a dilemma here, don't I? I got a little bit of a challenge. How am I going to create a value proposition that is so massive that everybody's jaws drop? But yet I have to accomplish what's on that screen right now. That make sense? So let's explore a little bit. So now that we have a user-friendly non-point system, we have massive opportunities. So effective April 9th, if we put that up there, the new SendOutCards offering starts on April 9th, 2018. Now, do you guys know when April 9th is? That is Monday, 7 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. The brand new SendOutCards will come on the website. Okay? The new prompt editor will be on there. The new checkout process will be on there. The new systems will be on there. New web pages will be on there. Everything will be new. What you offer in packages will all be new. We have a new play at SendOutCards. You will have 4 primary options. 4 primary options to share with people. Y'all want to know what they are? God, I'm so glad you're getting excited. Here we go. Okay, so the first thing that you can offer is a free account. Now, you can do that now, right? But boy, you can't do it like you can now. You know the lady that we talked about at the barbershop? I set her, all I did was, all you have to do is send her the link. She can click on the link and either download the app or just go straight into the website and send her first card for free. While she does that, her account is automatically set up. So either way she does it, whether it's from the phone app or from the computer or from the website itself, either way, she's going to send the first card for free on you. And while she's doing it, her account is automatically set up because we got her information. And right at the very end, say, what would you like your username and password to be? They just put that in. Boom, they have an account. They're done. They're in. Okay, you don't have to explain nothing to them. They are now on this free account. What's on the free account? Now, the free account is the free account. It's the basic account. This is where you pay the most money for the card. So you notice it says $275 for a standard card. That includes sales tax anywhere in the world, okay? And we also have what we call a discount. In fact, you showed the lady who sent out the 20 Save the Date cards. She actually had a discount because she sent more than 20 cards. So even though she's on a free account, she got a discount down to $2.25 because she sent 20 cards, built in automatically for her. Okay? She can do all that. Now she's going to pay full price for gifts, and she's going to have limitation with her contact manager, which, by the way, after today, the contact manager will no longer be a contact manager. The contact manager is changing to a relationship manager. And there will be vast differences that you will see in that as well, okay? So you see how easy it is to set up a free account. This is where Steve Schultz says, I can imagine every single person I'm talking to have a SendOutCards account, send a couple of cards every single month. You hear him say that all the time, right? So does this make it possible? Okay, so that's the free account. Now we have an upgrade path, all right? So let's go to the next one. We have what we call our enhanced program, where we charge $17 a month to be on our enhanced program. This gives you the full relationship system with all the campaigns and all of the features of the campaigns and the drip campaigns you can send. All of that is included with this, along with a discounted price on all the cards and gifts all the way through. So you have a discounted price for the single card. You have a discounted price for sending out the groups. You have a discount. Now, each one of these allows you to do photo drop, catalog cards, and build your own cards, right? The free account charges you a premium, though. When you go to do a photo drop card, it'll charge you a premium. When you go to do a build your own card, it'll charge you a premium. Now, you can send catalog cards, right? When you get on the $17 a month, you don't have to pay any premiums anymore. You get a better price all the way through. So you see what we're doing? That's really important that you get what we're doing, because if you get what we're doing here, it will help to explain how I'm going to be able to offer you what I'm going to show you next. Because what I'm going to show you next is going to blow your mind. So, do you like what you've seen so far? Have I shown you some? I mean, this is all cool, this is good, and we should be able to sell $17 months basically to any business in the world, anywhere, once they see the value of that, right? And it is super cool. But I promised you that your jaw would... That was kind of fun. I promise you that your jaw would drop. It might drop a little bit on this, but I don't see jaws super dropping. Now, when you go out the door, I want to make sure that your jaws are dropped and that you are on the phone and the marketplace's jaws drop. So, what if we did this? What if we offered a premium service? The premium service costs $97 a month. Now, you ready? Premium service allows you get the full system with everything, full discounted prices, but we're going to throw in the jaw dropper. $97 a month, we will allow you to send any card anywhere in the world, stamp included, for free. Some of you ain't getting this yet. Any card, you send a single card to a single person anywhere in the world, stamp included, it's paid for with your $97 a month account. Y'all excited? Now some of you are going, how are we going to do that? Stamp included. That is a single card to a single person. Why are we doing that? This convention is titled One. This is the intent to bring the world together. We have a goal to create millions and millions of card senders that will, on a daily basis, create a habit of sending 3 to 5 unexpected cards a day out to people in their personal life and in their business every single day, day after day, month after month, year after year. If we can accomplish that, it will transform their lives, it'll transform their relationships, it will transform their business, and it will transform your business opportunity and your income. So if they can do a $97 a month program, boy, they can go and send some cards. There's really no limitation to what they can do there. Does that make sense? Y'all excited about that? $97 a month, unlimited, single card sends, anywhere in the world, stamps included. That's the jaw dropper. You should be on the phone, not yet. But after you go out of here at lunch today, that's part of what we have to offer. Now, let me share a cool little thing. So right now, if you're a referral partner. By the way, we have a new announcement today. We no longer call anybody a distributor in SendOutCards. You are now a referral partner. So the first level is referral partner and SendOutCards. Now there's a reason for that, and you'll see it in all the speeches. There's a huge reason. We didn't do that just for fun. There's a huge strategic reason to call all of us referral partners, and it fits within everything that we're doing, okay? So you got the $97 a month program there, and you know the value proposition in that. All right. Oh, I was going to share something with you. You referral partner people, you're now referral partners. Most of you who are referral partners today, you have a way to share the link with somebody and have them download an app on their phone or set up an account. You can do that right now, right? Your goal is to do what? What's the first thing you want them to do? You want them to send a card, and you're going to send the card on you, right? So you go right now, you go in and set it up, and that first card that they send is on you. You pay for it. Well, if you're on the $97 a month, that card's paid for. It's paid for. That's a single card to a single person. Paid for. It's part of what you get. That makes sense? All right. Now, there's still a slot there. There's one more to go. You guys might be wondering about group sends. I mean, this is just single card sends. What about group sends? Maybe we could do something with group sends. So people send out holiday cards 100 at a time. People send out invitations 100 at a time, 200 at a time, whatever. What if we did this? We offer an enterprise product, $147 a month, gives you everything that $97 has. And in addition to that, we will give you 100 free group sends every single month. 100 free group sends every single month. You do pay for the postage on those group sends, but 100 free group sends every month. The value proposition of the 97 and the 147 is unbelievable. It's just powerful, powerful stuff. So let's walk through it real quick and talk about what the power is. Here's what the free account does. It's a product for the masses. Would you not agree? It's simple to set up, simple to explain, simple to use. Would you not agree? Okay. It dramatically increases incremental non-subscription sales. Right now, you pretty much got to get someone on a $9.80 or a $39 a month to really get any activity out of them. You now have the opportunity to have lots and lots and lots of users without being on a subscription that actually send a couple cards a month, and you received all of that retail commission on that. Okay, does that make sense? All right, so let's talk about the enhanced. The focus shifts to value of service over just price. Is that true? It also creates incremental sales above the monthly subscription. So now you're paying $17 a month for a system, and you're paying for the actual cards and gifts that go out of the system. Okay, now some of you are thinking, God, that's a big shift. How are we going to sell that? Y'all know what SaaS is, right? Software as a service, CRMs, all that. These guys are charging $40, $50, $80, $100, $200, $250, $300 a month just for a system. And do you know that people that use SaaSes, 95% of what the SaaS offers, they don't even know exists. I've been on Infusionsoft for I don't know how long because I used to need something for it that all the smart people tell me I need. And I'd pay a couple $100 a month for it. Did you guys cancel that? Would you cancel the Infusionsoft, please? Is that canceled? Oh, it's gone. It's canceled, okay? But I'm a typical user. These people, we have masses, $160 billion industry that SaaS is. People are paying that kind of money just for a system. We charge $17 a month for a system that does all the basics you need it to do, and it's attached to a card and a gift, which none of those SaaSes are. At least not until we get a hold of them, right? So there's a huge value of the $17 program, increased volume over our current program. Okay. Let's talk about these disruptors, the 97, 147. So it definitely creates, would you agree that this creates a disruption in the marketplace? How's anybody really going to compete with that? How much does a card cost? SendOutCards. They're free. You pay 97 bucks a month, send all the cards you want. How does anybody compete with that? Make sense? Okay, delivers high value, so it creates a disruption in the marketplace. It delivers high value offerings, creates substantial retail and residual commission opportunities for you. Okay, it also increases volume for downline commissions, right? Powerful, powerful stuff. Now, we've got some incredible referral partners in SendOutCards. We have people that are out there moving and shaking. We got people that are doing stuff, and you see them online, and you see them doing webinars and different things. You see them on the Relationship Marketing Weekly show, doing cool stuff. So, where's Darla DeGrande? Darla, are you there? Darla, can you come up here for a second? I want you to come up on the stage for a second. Darla DeGrande out of San Diego, California. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Are you excited?
I am.
So you and I were talking, well, we talked a couple of months. You could be like Jim Packard and put it down like here.
Okay.
And when he gets done with his speech, he picks it up and puts it back in his mouth. Yeah, that's not good.
Will you hold this? I'm just kidding.
Okay. So Darla's been part of the beta group, so she's known about this for a while. And I am so proud of you. You didn't tell anybody. That's not like you. That's just not like you, but you did it.
Yes, I proved that I can keep a secret.
That was good. That was good. So we've been talking about this for several months. Darla's a very, very aggressive, active builder out there. You have a vision of what you're going to do with the 97-147. Can you share that quickly with us?
I do.
Keyword is quickly.
Yes, I know. You guys, I've rocked this business on $150 auto ships. I am all over this 147. We do two things in SendOutCards. We give to give so that we can attract people into our life. And then we must maintain and retain so they stay with us. We got to get them from the head to the heart. The card that attracts gets them from the head to the heart. Our card is a vehicle that drives you right into their heart. The message that you send is what gets deposited there. Then your campaigns are what keep you there so you don't slide out from the heart back up into the head, right? I just gleeked. Did you see it? It went, whoo, sorry. Okay, so how I'm going to sell this. It was kind of cool. It was like an effect. The lights grabbed it. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I am all over 147s. I wish you'd raise it $3 more and just make it a round number, but it's okay. So it's going to be unlimited random acts of kindness every day. Give, 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 give. Free cards, free cards, free cards to touch people, to make friends and build relationships. And then I want you to make me a list of your top 100 prospects, your top 100 clients. And you're going to drop a card to them in a campaign every single month until they become as loyal as you need them to be. Then I'm going to take it to the next step because the campaigns are on discount. Then you start sending campaigns to them to retain them so they'll start talking about you and spreading rumors in a nice way behind your back. Get it? That's where referrals come in. So that's what we're doing. We're attracting, we're retaining, and then we're maintaining. That's how I'm selling.
Thank you, Darla. Good stuff, right? Now, if you want more detail on that, I'm sure she will have some kind of YouTube video that says all that, okay? Does really good stuff with that. What do you want me to do with this? What is this? Okay, I'll set this down. Can I throw it? No, okay. All excited yet? Let's see what we got next. We might have some other stuff in here. So here's what these programs do. Number one, it gets rid of points and delivers better subscriptions. Round of applause. It raises the card prices, but delivers a better price and service value. Round of applause, right? It lowers amounts paid on gifts, but delivers more payout to distributors. We accomplished our goal by what we just showed you. Okay, so we're not done yet. Those four things you see, that is the play. That is now the play at SendOutCards. You want to do the same thing you've been doing. You share the app with somebody, you send them a link, you have them send a card. None of that changes, and you have them send a card. If you're on 97, that card's paid for, and you have them send a card, and you're off and running, okay? The next play is this. You go over these options. Okay, they can just stay on the free if they want, or they can upgrade to one of these. I can't tell you how many businesses will sign up for that 147 like it's candy if we present it right, like Darla just said. Okay, simple stuff. I can tell you how many consumers, individual card senders, will buy the $97 a month because they will see the value proposition in that. And if they don't, that's fine. See, here's the deal. Some of you are already thinking to yourself, well, gee, what if somebody doesn't buy that 97? So? Well, what if they won't buy the 17? Okay. They're still a customer. They're on a free account. They'll send a couple cards, and guess what? We have built in the system. It's built right in there. The system's going to track everything your free user's doing. If they're sending a card here, certain types of cards, it'll pop up a little thing. Hey, for $17 a month, you can do this, this, and this, and here's what the price of your card will be. Click here to sign up now. If we see some campaign activity, like the lady that sent out the 20 Save the Date announcements, it'll automatically pop and say, hey, for $17 a month, you can get this. The price of what you just did would have cost this amount, not the amount you paid. Would you like to do that now? All of that's being built within the system. That makes sense? Doing everything we can to help in onboarding people into the process. Okay, so let's jump into the next. We had some other challenges that we have been exploring for years. We're going to talk about the next one. The focus on bundle sales has created a barrier of entry for potential customers. So when you go out there, you're hitting them with the $195 or $395 or $795. Okay? Would you agree? There's a barrier there. So these are what the programs are right now, and here's what the challenges are. Consumer feedback. This is non-SendOutCards users that have been approached with SendOutCards. This is the feedback we get from that group. Consumers' feedback says you have to spend $200 to $400 to SendOutCards before you can use it. That is a perception in the marketplace right now. There's a lot of people that think that. Yeah, you got to spend a couple of $200 to $400 before you can even do anything over there. So we don't do anything over there. You guys run into that? Right, so that's kind of a barrier there. Distributors push bundles or front-end sales over usage. Why do you do that? You go after the money. So instead of focusing on the subscription, which gives you your back-end money, you're focusing on $195, $395, so you're trying to push those because you get immediate weekly money in a decent-sized check. So don't blame you for doing it at all. You're going to go where the money is for sure, but we have to change that activity, so we got to change the motivation. Does that make sense? So, how do we focus on creating users first, those subscriptions, and then front-end sales second? We need to shift that. Right now, your front-end sales first, and then subscription second. We got to make it the other way around. Create users first, subscriptions, then go to front-end sales second, then go to the distributor option, which is now called a what? Referral partner. So users first, front-end sales second, referral partner third, and then increase the acquisition of all three. How are we going to do that? That's the challenge. We all agree that if there's a way to do that, it would probably benefit us. So how are we going to do that? Again, this is the play. The onboarding process is exactly the same. You give them a link. You have them send a free card. They now have a free account. You didn't have to sell them a free account. They have a free account. It's there and ready to go. Credit cards on file. They're ready to send cards. And now the onboarding process is to upgrade them through that process. All right? So the first thing you want to do is the onboarding process, have them send a card, and then go over the subscriptions. From there, we want to allow them some front-end stuff. So once they get on a subscription, we want them to do what we call the Essentials Pack. Now, you all know what Essentials Pack is, right? I'm telling you, the Essentials Pack is money because the Essentials Pack is something that pretty much everybody needs. It gives you a handwriting font. It gives you the thank you, nice to meet you, celebrating new possibilities, cards already pre-built for your account for you. 85% of every business person, right, that sends, 85% of people that do follow-up only send a thank you card. Those are the people that do a follow-up. 85% of them, they only send a thank you card. They don't send anything else. They don't do birthday, don't do holiday, don't do nothing. 85% of follow-up people only send a thank you card, and that's okay because a thank you card is the most effective touch there is. We want to make it so easy for somebody to become thank you card senders. Like, look, get on one of our subscriptions, get an Essentials Pack up front, gives you your handwriting font and everything else. You're ready to go. Thank you card, nice to meet you, celebrating new possibilities, all built right in, ready to go. Okay? So that's the next step you want to do. Now, after that, you're going to see if they want to become a referral partner. So get them on a subscription, have them get on Essentials Pack because most people are going to need and want that. See if they want to become a referral partner. If they do, then yes. If they don't, then that's okay. And then the final thing you're going to do, you guys ready for this? I'm so dang excited about this. The final thing you're going to do is you're going to take them into a brand new campaign store. This is the new campaign store. Now, the first thing you're going to see on there is a reminder for the Essentials Pack. If they haven't bought it already, we want to remind them of that Essentials Pack because they really do need that. There's also a search bar where you could look up. Let's say I'm in real estate. Do you have any real estate campaigns? You just click it in the search bar and it'll pop straight to the real estate category. Right below it shows you all the different categories, okay? So we have fitness and inside sales and real estate and insurance and landscaping. You can keep on going, legal, medical, motorsports. That's where I would go is motorsports. That's my network of people. Physical therapy, retail sales, spa and massage, all of those pieces are in there. You can go click on them and see how those things look, okay? So again, we've got the we've got generic campaigns. So anybody that just needs a generic campaign, they can. There's a category for that as well. There's all kinds. Again, you're just scrolling down and seeing the different types of categories. These are what's in there right now. Now we're adding campaigns like every day. There's going to be more and more and more and more campaigns getting added all the time. We're also getting assistance from beta testers to make sure that the campaigns are super cool, super quality, saying the right kind of stuff, okay? Really, really cool campaigns that you can show to your business users. All right, so we go to the next one. I want to use the example of, notice I've got a motorsports there. So you know I'm going to have an interest in that. And so if I click on that, I can go see the detail of that motorsport campaign. So here's the thank you card. It shows me what it is. Now it shows you what the price of that campaign is, a one-time fee of $135. Your customer can buy that campaign, have it completely set up in an account. Now that includes the copy on the inside with the ability for them to click and overwrite the copy. It's all done. It's built. They just put it in their account. They're ready to go. Okay, we need to inspire people on what they need from us. We're going to leverage what they want from us. This is what they want from us. I don't know what to say, Cody. Just set something up so I can send some cards out. Do you get that all the time from people? Well, here you go. I'm going to set you up so you can do that. But in the process, you're going to pay me $135 for the campaign. We'll set it up and you can start sending away. But as my customer now, I am going to inspire you on what you need to be doing, which is put the heart in this thing. Send out heartfelt cards every day in your personal life and in your business because they're the best cards to send out, right? I'm going to inspire you on what you need. So here I am. I go in. I can look at all the different cards. So there's a thank you card. This is the keep in touch card. Keep calm and get muddy. Super cool stuff. You go to the next one. It'll show the birthday card and the details of the birthday card, and then always make a good impression. This is another keep in touch card, and then there's like an anniversary. Oh, this is the holiday card that goes out, okay? So imagine if you go buy a four-wheeler. There's probably not very many four-wheeler buyers in the room. How many off-roaders in the room? 4 people raised their hand. Well, there's a big audience out there, let me tell you. So anyways, they can go and they can do that all on that campaign store. Now I'm telling you, some of you are saying to yourselves, well, what about, it shows the inside. Now this copy is all inside there, and again, you can click and overwrite that copy so they can personalize it any way they want. And that shows you the back of the card. Now I want to pause for effect. I'm going to see if anybody notices. Does anybody notice something on that slide? What do you notice? Where's the envelope facing? So we now have it so that if it's a vertical card, the envelope goes one way. It's a horizontal card, the envelope follows the card. We just threw that little subtlety in there for you, but that's how those cards show up. You excited about the campaign store? Now when we close this session this morning, I'm going to share another cool thing with you, a tool. It's going to blow you away. Everybody needs to have one. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Everybody's got to have one. So you just go and see all those. You see what the total is, and that's the process. So what I want to do now is let's summarize the onboarding process. The onboarding has now been streamlined. Here's how it works. What's the first thing you do? First thing you do is share a link. Then you do what? I think if you look up here, it'll probably tell you. Then you do what? Then you choose add-ons to that subscription. See if they want to become a referral partner, and choose your campaign, right? So let's go through it real quick. Share the link, right? Once you share the link, have them send a card. They go send a card on you. Then what you do is go over how they can get started. You'll go right into that section of your website and show them the different ways to get started. Then you'll put the enhancements on there, things that they got to have in their account. Then you'll be able to see if they want to become a referral partner. It's got a super cool thing on the website where it's got a video, and Steve Schultz comes on, talks of the value of being a referral partner, super cool. Then you go into the campaign store, show them all the different campaign possibilities. That is the new onboarding process of what you want to do. Pretty cool, huh? Okay. Well, sit down because we ain't done yet. These guys keep right on going. Because we have all this new stuff, it might affect what our web pages look like. It might affect what your web pages look like. So let's talk about that. Come Monday morning, you're going to jump on to SendOutCards, and it's going to look like this. Now, I want to walk you through this. Here's the play. SendOutCards, we want to inspire people on what they need from us, which is a relationship system that allows them to create genuine connection with other human beings. We're bringing the human race together. So when you come to the SendOutCards page, we want that message to resonate. So you'll note the first thing you're going to notice, it says capturing life special moments with SendOutCards. There's 2 buttons. And you can scroll down. I'm going to show you the scroll down in just a second. But right from there, you can go to the process of sending a card, or you can click a button to see SendOutCards for Business. SendOutCards for Business is a completely separate page. So a page for the masses and the vision of SendOutCards, which I'm going to show you right now. When you click the business page, it's a separate page specifically for relationship marketing and business. We wanted to separate those two so that there wasn't any confusion. We're going to leverage what the marketplace wants from us, which is that business button. But we're going to inspire you on what you need from us, which is that first button. Just sending cards every single day. So you're on the home page, and if you scroll down, it's going to show you different things. You know, it's the ease of use. It'll give you demonstrations, better card designs, schedule card campaigns, build cards with you in mind. It'll give you demonstration on all those things right on the home page. New SendOutCards right here. You can play a video, and it shares the vision, the big picture vision of what SendOutCards is about. Now, we're going to play that video for you at a different time of the convention. Not sure when yet, but we will play that. It's a brand new video. We'll play that for you one time. We'll let you know that it's this video right on your home page. You scroll down further, and it beautiful card designs, and it'll give you a little demonstration of what the card designs are like. And then add your personal touch. So it has all of that type of information right on the home page as you scroll down. And then it ends up with the simple card editor. And at the very bottom, again, we got those buttons. Oh, you want to go send a card now? Go ahead. Or do you want to go see the business site? So if you click on the business site, it'll pull up this. Let's do it one more time. We'll pull up this. Increase. Can you guys go back one, please? Go back one slide. Increase customers through appreciation. It's all specifically for business. Okay? Now watch when you scroll down. You scroll down. You got to know who that guy is? It's all right there. Start watching some stuff. Have your customers watch some of this stuff. We have the best relationship marketing system on the planet. We're going to show it off. We're going to show you testimonials of gurus in the marketplace that say SendOutCards is the best play in the world. Okay? Powerful stuff. If you scroll down, it's going to show you customer appreciation type of stuff. It'll give you different ideas. We have a campaign system so that you can go in, again, demonstration on how the campaign system works. And down at, then we have the campaign store. So you'll be able to click right in and they can see details of the campaign store. All business people want this. And here's at the bottom. See what others are saying. What is a hair salon saying? What does a manufacturer rep say? What does an author say? What does a car salesperson say? All right there on the business home page. It's right there. Is that cool? That's right. So I want you to stay tuned because I'm going to come back right before we break for lunch. They all know the drill. We break for lunch when? When I say we break for lunch, which will be at 12 o'clock. But that's when we're going to break. I'm going to come back right before that. So what I want to do right now is I want to bring back to the stage this crazy guy that started this thing. And I got to tell you something real quick. It just give me an opportunity. There's so many people to thank and share gratitude for the people that are behind this company. It's just incredible. And we're going to get the opportunity in the next several days to stand on our feet and cheer for so many amazing people. Is everybody happy? That's good. Because happiness is a what? Happiness is a what? Happiness is a choice every single day. Matt Sherb, all that vibrational stuff, was that incredible? Like I read that Hawkins book, Power versus Force. It's a great book. I read it years ago. And it's a deep stuff for smart people, so I had to read it a couple of times to figure stuff out. But Matt Sherb's got that smart people stuff. All the speakers, I'm trying to put this mic on these curlers here. I wonder if I could get one of those in. Doesn't quite work. Yeah, I got to tell you that all the speakers this morning were absolutely incredible. One more round of applause. Just really good stuff. I'm a student first. I love to learn. Like I was sitting here, just right down here, just really taking in everything that was being said by our speakers. And we got some incredible ones this afternoon too. And I learned so much from you, so much from people. It's just been it's a delight. It's funny because sometimes I forget, I get so absorbed into someone's speech or someone's training, literally, that I forget, I'm supposed to go back on the stage again. I totally forget because you get absorbed. I challenge you to really give it 110% today. When these folks come up and speak, just really be present. Be really, really present because they're sharing some incredible golden nuggets. You're going to see so much more this afternoon. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, so What I want to do is we're going to break for lunch here in just a little bit. But I want to share something with you. So today, we talked about a new thing called a campaign store. Y'all excited about the campaign store? Do you think that that will leverage what the marketplace wants from us? Does the marketplace want and need campaigns from us? So the campaign store is real important. Now, I've heard some people, there's a few people, change is never easy. There's monumental shifts that we're going through as a company right now, right? We're going to the whole new subscriptions. We got these free accounts. We got these $97 unlimited kind of stuff. We have less emphasis on bundle sales, which scares some people. And I've heard those things, but I need everybody, again, to absorb everything that we're talking about. The decisions that have been made, the strategic direction that has been made, this is a 4.5-year-old project. We've done studies, we've looked at trends, we've seen what other companies are doing. We've molded and shaped all of this together. We've learned the barriers that we have placed before ourselves. We truly believe, based on statistical data, not just a thought, but based on statistical data, 4-year study of it, that the direction that we're going in is going to catapult your business. Some people are concerned, well, if I can't sell 195s and 395s and 795s, what's going to happen to my weekly checks? Some of you are concerned about that? Is money going to go out of the front end of this plan? And I'm here to tell you that, again, it's the same thing as if you put more gifts in the gift store, then that at a lower volume, then you're going to have better sales and actually generate more commission out of that. Is that true? Well, it's the same thing with the concept of the front-end sale. The same concept. By going to campaigns, we're leveraging what the marketplace wants from us. The marketplace does not want a $395 package that has stuff in it that they don't know what it is. Agreed? Now, some of you may be saying, oh, I love that $399, and it's great. But statistically, and I'm not going to share the numbers, but statistically, and we've watched this, our bundle sales have stayed, I'm going to tell you the numbers, but the bundle sales have stayed flat for 3 years. Now, we got a lot of new people coming in, people are rank advancing, people are moving up, a lot of momentum happening, a lot of new subscriptions coming on. Great activity and growth, bundle sales doing this. So do you think it's important to analyze that? Observe that, find out why. So the whole direction that we're taking, there needs to be an element, if you have doubts, there needs to be an element of trust in this. Faith is a substance of things hoped for, evidence of things not seen. Sometimes you just need to accept some things on faith. You haven't done the 4-year study that we have done. All of the statistical analysis is not complete in your mind. You need to trust the fact that we are making the proper decisions to catapult us into a new era. Fair enough? Is everybody ready to go with this? When you can get somebody on a subscription, see if they want to become a referral partner, and then take them into that campaign store. I can promise you, yeah, you might only sell at $99 at a time, or you might sell $135 at a time, but you can sell a lot more of those. So some of you are thinking, well, $395 down to $135, I'm going to lose my front-end money. No, just go through the onboarding process all the time. More people are going to purchase from you. We're going to take this flat line of bundle sales, we're going to throw people into the campaign store to where that goes like this. So the average checkout of a brand new person might not be $395 plus $39 plus some expense. So it ends up being $456.52, of which you get $347 in personal volume that turns out to be $132 on your weekly commission check, right? It may not be that way anymore. But what is going to happen is that you're going to be presenting the free account to more people. A lot more people are going to come in the funnel now. True? Lots more people are going to come in the funnel. You're going to create the subscription plan that's going to increase the back end pay that you get. That's that beach money, residual money that comes in all the time, right? So that's going to happen for you. You trust the process of the campaign store. Get into that campaign store. Offer that to people. And yeah, the checkout process might not be $456.22. The average checkout might be something like, you know, $135 plus their $97, so it might be something like $252.22, of which you get X amount of dollars in front-end volume, but you're going to get lots more of it. Trust the process. Fair enough? Everybody with me? Okay, so I'm going to share something with you. We are the tangible company, right? We are the best in the world at delivering the tangible touch out in the marketplace. And we all know the power of the tangible touch, right? So I want to share that. Hey, that was awesome. Right on. Okay, so I'm going to share something with you. If we are a tangible company, then doesn't it make sense that part of your presentation might show the tangible touch? Okay, so we're going to offer a new, what we call a campaign folio. Everybody needs one of these. And yes, you're going to have to invest in it. These are not cheap. They're expensive to put together. There's a lot of manual labor that goes into these. There's two things I'm going to show you right now. The first is the campaign folio. This will allow you to showcase the magic of relationship marketing and the new SendOutCards marketplace. In the folio itself, there are 3 first impression card samples. So when you go to talk about the first impression kit, thank you birthday holiday, everybody's got to have one, you can show them the tangible part of that. The screen on the computer is not enough. We're a tangible company. Show them that tangible. So show them exactly, let them feel it, let them touch it. What is the magic of the card in the mailbox? They get to feel it, touch it, smell it, the whole bit. Why should that process be any different when you try to interest somebody in SendOutCards in the first place? Does that make sense? Get a campaign folio. 3 first impression cards. It also has a 5-touch generic business campaign built inside, so you can literally see how a 5-touch campaign looks. Then in there, there's 17 industry-specific campaign sample cards. 1 from each industry. They're all marked, so you can see, here's an insurance card, here's a real estate card, here's an inside sales card, etc. Here's a network marketing card. How many network marketers in other businesses need this product, right? All of those are samples inside this folio. Now I'm going to show you something else. So you have the campaign folio. What my vision is everybody's got to walk around with one of those. We're a tangible company. You need one. The next thing we're going to offer is a campaign sample pack. Okay? Campaign sample pack has 17 5-touch campaigns in it. That is designed when you go to talk to a business that you will literally leave them with one of these. Okay? So I've got some right here. First of all, this is the folio. It's so cool. You just open it up. It's got all these pieces in it, instructions in here on how to use it. It's got all of the samples on the inside so you can show it off to people. This is powerful stuff. You really want to be tangible in your presentation, especially when you're going to businesses. So everybody going to get one of these, right? Okay, so the next thing is the sample kit. So here's the sample kit. It should be up on, here, put that up on the screen again, would you? Put the sample kit back up on the screen. So here it is, right here. So where am I going to go? So let's see, I've got a motorsports. So I go up to the motorsport company that I buy products from. I pull out a motorsport sample. Look, here's what we can do to set you guys up. So you're going to get a thank you card. Here, check this out. They're going to look at it, touch it, feel it. Here's a stay in touch card. Here's a birthday card. Here's a holiday card. Here's another stay in touch card. It's got messaging on the side. It's all there. Here, take it with you. Let's go set your account up right now. Now, by the way, you'll be able to purchase these here, and we're going to have these designed so that you can purchase them right in the campaign store. We'll also have it set up to where if you set up a business, let's say you set up a real estate office with a 5-touch real estate campaign. There'll be a feature that when they buy the campaign, the first thing they can do is send it to themselves. So they can set up all their customization and the whole bit and send it to themselves. So they actually have one of their own campaigns in their presence. Does that make sense? But in the process of selling them, you want to leave them one of these. Here's what it can look like for you. All of them are all like marked up, ready to go. And you need one of these, right? Okay, now what happens if I'm in motorsports and I know I'm going to talk to 10 motorsport dealerships? I go to the first one and I give it away. I've got 16 other industries here, but I'm going to go to more motorsports. So what should I do? Do you think I need more of these? See, some of you are going to be very specific in some industries, right? Okay, so we have what we call, I don't know what we call it. We call it something. Let's go nuts. Yeah, we have basically a refill thing. So you can buy the refills. All right, so here's what we want to do. Let's go back to this. So here's the industry refill pack. There's all the different industries. And so that's kind of how that's set up. So here's what we want to do. The campaign folio, which is the folder. All right, so the campaign folio sample pack, there's a bundle that we have here. What slide are you guys showing me here? Okay, so here we go. Let's go to the next one. You guys are going backwards. Am I going backwards or are you going backwards? Okay, so the campaign sample pack, we just showed you that. It's got the 17 different touches in it. Okay, let's go to the next one. So what you want to do is get both of these, right? You want to get both of these. So you want the folio and you want the sample pack. You also have the refills. Refills give you all this. Now let me go through the pricing with you because I'm going to challenge you that when you leave here today, these are available right now, right up at registration. I need you to get your hands on one. So we're going to do some special offers here. Now this is a big deal. There's a lot of cards in this thing. And it's very organized, very well designed. So here's the standard pricing for this stuff. The campaign folio costs $99. The campaign sample pack with 17 campaigns in it's $99. If you buy them together, it's $149. Okay? Now that may seem like a lot. This is an investment in your business. Obviously, you're here at convention. We want you to get your hands on it quickly. So obviously, we're going to do a little something. So it's $129 if you buy it now. You need to get both of these things. Now, many of you have made a great sacrifice to be here, and I'm acting on a prompting right now, and the staff's going to absolutely go bonkers on me when I do this. You need to stretch. I'm just going to challenge you. We are going to go out and help the world come together as one. This is how we leverage what the marketplace wants from us. You need these tools. Stretch as much as you can to purchase the tools. I do not like to sell anything from the stage. I usually never do. You notice at Promptings Academies for the last 15 years, I've never sold anything from the stage. I don't like doing it here, but you need this tool. Would you not agree? It's very important that you have this tool. Stretch. Stretch and make the purchase today. Get the discount today. Make it happen. Go home with this. Yes, it weighs a little bit, but I guarantee you, if you buy it and have it sent to you, you don't want to pay for the shipping. Just put it in your dang suitcase and go home with it, would you? Right? $129, that kit there. Now, let's talk about the refills. So the individual refills cost $5.95, and what we're going to do here is there's a 5-pack industry refill, so you get 5 of them. So if I wanted 5 motorsports, I'd pay another $25. If I do a 10-pack, I'd pay $49. So there's a big discount for that. And again, we'll do the same thing. If you do that here, then we'll do $39 on that 10-pack. So my suggestion to you is pay the $129 and get both the folio and the sample pack, and pay the $39 and get the 10-pack refill, because with whatever industry you want, they're all out there. Choose whatever industry you want on the refills. Get them, have them in your arsenal when you leave here today. Fair enough. Does everybody like to accept that challenge? Eberhart, the man, how did he win the prize? He's quick to something. I had a rap song once about him. Can't remember the words. He's quick to advertise. He doesn't come from back of stage. He's coming from the house. Table dancing, dream romancing, boredom douse. He's no slouse. Something like that. It was something like that. Right? Casey, good stuff. Oh my goodness. So we're going to do something. Is everybody having fun? Y'all having a good time? Here's what I'd like to do. By the way, the speakers have been absolutely incredible today. The morning session, the afternoon session. Betty Ann, wow. Just, oh wow. And I say that for all of the speakers. Beyond win. I mean, the charisma of that guy, just absolutely incredible. Jules Price, you know. Melissa Barlock, just incredible speakers, really good stuff. So what I want to do is I want to bring a couple of our programmers back up, one of which was here earlier this morning presenting to you, and another one of his team members is going to come up with him. And we're going to do a little walkabout. That'd be cool. We're going to do a walkabout of the new site. So they're going to kind of walk you through and show you some stuff, show you how it all works, how you send cards, set up campaigns, you know, the new relationship manager a little bit. There's some really cool little things. Is that cool? You want to do that? So without further ado, I'm going to put this slide up here. We have Nate McNeil, who is a software engineer, and again, Sawyer Bateman, a user experience architect. If you guys could join me on the stage, come on up. These are the smart guys. These are the smart guys.
Sounded like you guys wanted to see a little bit more. What, the card sending wasn't good enough for you? All right. So Nate, why don't you run them through some of this awesome stuff you've been doing back there?
So there's one thing I wanted to say. So I'm sure you all know this. I'm a little bit new to the company. I've been here less than a year. And one thing I've learned is that passion runs in the Bateman family. And when I've gotten off track as a developer, this guy keeps me on track with the heart. And so I'm thankful that he joined me today. The other thing I was going to say is I was struggling to come up with the right things to say. And I called on him last night and I said, I need some help. I need some help to just finish this presentation up. And we stayed up all night.
Yeah.
And so I want to thank him and for everything that he's done.
I'll just piggyback on that. The coolest part about that whole thing is this guy called me to help him out with something. Not a lot of people would do something like that, but I've never met somebody that stays up all night, and we literally ate our breakfast as we were working. So after the dinner, we'd eaten like 2 hours before it felt like, but it was good. It was really good.
All right, so let's dig in.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So a lot of this you've seen. Cody actually went through a little bit more than I thought he was going to this morning, which is fine, right? There's a lot to be excited about. There is a ton to be excited about. And we have poured our heart and soul and hours, and our families, please forgive us, because they've suffered a bit because of our dedication to this product. And we believe in it, right? We wanted to make sure, right? We all do. We wanted to make sure that the heart of the company comes out in this product. And if it doesn't, then we've failed, right?
Sure.
But it really has, and we're really excited. So I wanted to bring your attention back to the catalog. You're going to spend a lot of time here. We're not going to spend a lot of time here right now, again, for the reasons that aforementioned here. So we're just going to kind of flip through. I wanted to bring your attention to something that we didn't talk about, which was card collections. So maybe you can explain a little bit about card collections.
No, so it's an interesting story. Card collections, you know, they kind of were born off of the kind of craziness happening in the world. You know, that, I'm sure it touched everybody, the Vegas incident, you know, kind of came up, and that kind of let us understand, hey, we have the opportunity and a platform to bring something to the world in these times of need, these times of tragedy, where people need to hear something to keep them going. So these card collections, they really were, you know, pray for Vegas, man. That's how they were born. It's why they were concepted, and our designers, our card designers back at the home office have done a lot to kind of help us with those things. But, you know, expect to see fun things here. And at times, the challenges in the world, we want to be that voice that keeps the world going and brings everybody together. So these card collections were built for you guys to have even more reasons to send cards every day.
Because it's not about manipulating people, right? That's not what we're about. We don't want to manipulate people to just increase our volume. We want to encourage people to send heartfelt notes to folks, right, who really need it. So that's what the card collections are all about. That's what the prompt bot is all about. Frankly, that's what the whole thing's all about. So, all right, so that's card collections. That's good. Thanks, Tori.
Yep.
There's a couple empty ribbons here. You'll notice there's favorites, there's my custom cards. So as you build your own cards, they're going to go there. As you favorite cards, they're going to go there. I'll just leave it there, okay? They're going to be super easy to find. They're right there. The other thing that we wanted to make sure that you had was a catalog that's easy to navigate, right? So you saw the search bar. We went through that a little bit. There's the categories there you can click on, quickly load up a category. But then there's just all the category ribbons here that you can quickly navigate down to and scroll through. So it's just, it should make it really easy.
By the way, guys, this whole thing was built mobile first. So on your mobile devices, if you go into your web browser, this all works specifically for your mobile device first. We wanted to build it so everyone could have it, and no device was a limitation.
Yes. So when Cody says send a link, literally you can just text somebody a link and they can go to the web page on their phone or wherever. And
Or download the app, either way.
They'll get the whole experience. So, all right, so let's move on. So this is a catalog category view. If you were to click on a collection, you would see this same view. Okay, it would contain a bunch of cards related around that topic or category, and there it is. Sorry, I just lost the slide there. We'll move on. Oh, it went back. Okay, let's try again.
That
okay,
happens when you stay up for 24 hours.
Yeah.
You know.
I think we're back on track. Okay, so we talked about a quick scenario that we wanted to walk through. Again, you've seen cards being sent, but what we wanted to highlight is how fast and easy this is. So if it feels fast, it's because it is. Okay. So we wanted to pick a birthday card. In April, it's April, so we wanted to send somebody an April birthday.
Yep.
So there it is. It's an awesome birthday card. We're going to add a note, add our text. You've seen this. We're going to go to our order. One thing I wanted to point out, and maybe you can highlight the reason why we do this, but there's an add card button there.
Yep. So, I don't know. Do you guys understand that? Weird. All right. So, why would we limit an order to one card? Okay, so now you can send multiple card orders right from the order screen. You never have to leave. You never have to configure anything. All you got to do is push the add card button.
We're pretty stoked about that. It's a great feature. Okay. You've seen the credit card checkout. So one of the things that we really want to do, we're calling it order transparency. We want to make sure that all along the way you understand what you're getting, what you're paying for, and why. Okay? So this is our most simple way of doing that, is just making this order checkout as clear as possible. We feel like we've done a pretty good job. There's two pieces to this, though. We have the front end side, right? But then we're also going to be sending email notifications for every order that you send that has all of the card details, everything you've paid for, why, and how. So that's for your own records or for your own perusal and enjoyment, really, right? All right. So you've sent your first card. Isn't that easy? Oh my gosh. I love it. I'm kind of bragging on myself a little bit, but.
That's good.
Okay. Thanks. Okay. This is something you haven't really seen yet. It's been kind of hinted around at. You want to give a little intro to this?
You know, we've had a contact manager. We haven't had a contact manager. I don't know what you guys' stance is on it. I've heard a few distributors tell me, can we just rebuild the flipping thing already? So,
Yes.
I'm not going to say that it's way better, except for it is. So we all kind of laughed when Cody came into us and said, this is not the contact manager, guys. This is the relationship manager. Right? Well, there's Cody being silly again. But when you think about it, in the heart of everything that we do, we are about creating relationships. And what's a better way to track those relationships than to have the ability to do those kinds of things right from within your management system of all of the people that you've ever interacted with in your business or your personal life. It should just all be easily accessible, and you should be able to do anything across our slew of products just directly through this relationship manager. So we were pretty excited about it.
And that it's not just about contacts, right? Contacts are people that you have interactions with. Relationships you nurture, right? And so it's all built into the whole philosophy of the system that this is meant to help you nurture real relationships and not just manipulate people, right? That's not what we're about. So I just wanted to emphasize that again because it's kind of getting in deep here. So let's walk through it. So we've got, what we want to do is we've sent a birthday card. We really want to create an April birthdays group. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So we're going to do a quick search by date and just see who comes up. Oh, we've got 3 people with April birthdays. So we want to create a group, so we'll do that.
So do I have to go name my group somewhere else, like some weird
I don't think
system?
we have an April. Yeah, I know I don't. So I'm not going to search. I could search there. I just know I don't. So we'll go ahead and create one. April birthdays. And done. So that will take us back to our contacts, and there we go. So here's our groups view, right? Here's all your groups laid out. Do a quick search. Load up your group. You can see the autocomplete come up there for your group that you're looking for.
Say what? Tempted.
And well, we also want to send a card, right? That's what we were here for. Mm-hmm. So we're going to go ahead and send a card. We'll go to our birthday view. We'll grab a card. I love that card. Who doesn't love that card? That's so great.
What do we call it? The magical farting unicorn?
The magical farting unicorn. It's not that.
Sorry.
So a very important note here, happy April birthday. So make sure that they know when their birthday is. We'll send our card. And as we scroll down here, we'll just see that our group is listed out very clearly. Easy to understand that we're sending to our group. You can go in, you can view the group, you can edit the group from here as well, and who's on the list. You can decide who in the group you want to send the card to. That's another feature that we've tucked in there. We didn't highlight it here, but you're able to do that as well if you don't want to send it to Bob because Bob's not getting a birthday card. You know what I mean? So that's the relationship manager kind of through sending a group card. All right.
Perfect.
Let's move on.
Nate, with this, people always told me, I've worked here for 6 years, but they've told me we have this campaign sending process. I tried to get through it once, and I kind of threw my computer on the ground. I couldn't do it. Is there a way we could utilize our, have you tried to build something better? Could we use it to build something cool to send to my fishing buddies here?
Absolutely.
Sweet.
All right, let's do that. So this is our campaigns dashboard. It is empty. It won't be. All right, so let's add a campaign. This is fairly straightforward. So we'll go ahead and click on the upper right hand. Is this?
Yep, it's faster than we are.
Okay.
Yep. So, yeah.
Looking at the wrong place.
All right, so I have 2 times of the season I like to fly fish. It's every time, Dave. Don't ask. But I like the dead drifting in the winter, and I like the dry flying in the summer. So can I just create a campaign of some fly fishing invites to send to my friends here?
Absolutely, and those are great looking cards, by the way.
It's almost
You did a
like
great
Nate
job.
build them or something.
So we want to make sure they go out at the right time because one's winter, one's summer.
Yep.
So we need to change the winter one.
Yeah,
so
dry
let's do
fly's
that.
happening right now. We need to make that go immediately. So
Yeah.
let's get this.
Send on a specific. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We
How
want to
about
make
November? We put it in November.
November
It's
for
about
sure.
start of winter around
Yeah.
here.
Definitely.
Cool.
So we'll just change that date to a specific date. There's other options there for sure. Play around with that. The advanced options for deciding when to go. It's
Sweet.
pretty slick. It reorders your cards according to the date. And
So
you
how
just
about-
created a campaign.
Can I send it now? Can
Yeah,
I
let's
just send it from here?
So
Do
we
I have
just
to go
send
into
an
the
order straight
contact
from here. You can
manager?
select the cards that you want in this campaign. Maybe you don't want to send them all in this particular order. But we do want to send them all because these are important cards.
Yeah.
You can see the dates listed in the order just to make sure that they're right. That's great. All right, now we need to make sure that we actually send it to somebody.
There's my fishing buddies. John, we just added him this morning. Remember?
So from the order, we have our contacts view. We just selected groups, fishing buddies. Perfect.
Okay. Awesome.
Done. So this is fast, right? How long would have that taken you in the old system? Just an hour? Oh, man.
You're fast.
That's awful. We're super excited about this. All right. So one of the complaints that we've had, and you can speak to this because you've spent a little bit more time in this system, is how do I find cards that I've sent to folks? How do I look those up? How do I deal with them? The list, I mean, it's just the things that people want to do in looking for their contacts.
Crazy. Why would I want to see my card after I sent it? But
Well, we're going to make that easy too.
perfect.
All right. So I'm going to hit it again. Oh, there it is again. Okay, so here we are. So this is in your account view. In your account view, you have a card history in your menu off to the left. We want to select a particular date range to see what cards were sent in February. Okay, there they are. I want to narrow this actually by whether or not they're fulfilled. All right, so there's the fulfilled cards, but I'm not really seeing the ones I want. So I like my name, which is Nate. I'm Nate. And so we're going to do a quick search.
Can I find cards I sent to just you?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, for sure.
Sweet.
There we go. There's a whole bunch of things that you can do with these cards too. You can resend them. You can, if they're pending, you can cancel them, edit them. We're getting there. Yeah, there's a lot of things that we want to do with this, but we're also very proud of this. And this, what you've noticed here, yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, guys, keep in mind, he's saying we're proud of this. We're proud of it because you helped us build it. You might not
Yes.
know it, but from years and years and years of researching what you guys have wanted, what everybody's wanted, what the marketplace has wanted, and specifically our beta testers have been instrumental in helping us understand exactly what is wanted. We're able to create something that we all built together. And that's something that, at least I think I've been around the longest. I don't know, maybe Cody, I don't know. But, but you know, this is the first time I've seen unity. And so this convention, the theme of one, that really resonated with everybody in the company this year. And that's internally and externally. So I want everybody, just a round of applause to you,
Yeah.
to corporate, to everybody. We love you.
Yeah, stand up. Stand. This is a big deal. This is a big deal. Thank you.
Thank you.
Come on over here. What do you think? Cool stuff? Ah, great job, man. Awesome. Good work. These guys were literally up all night long preparing this presentation.
We should have called Bo, I think.
Yeah, and it doesn't stop now because they're going to be up all night long for the next couple of weeks, make sure it all works right. So,
Yeah.
so it's unbelievable the commitment that this team has, and it's incredible. Before you guys walk off, I just want to talk about a couple of things real quick. I don't know if you guys noticed. Yeah, sit down, make yourself comfortable. A couple of things. First of all, you did this campaign where you had the summer fishing card that went out immediate, and then you had another list that went out 6 months later in November. I don't know if you guys noticed when they went to check out. What did you notice when they went to check out? So the total cost of those two campaigns was $35. But the total cost that was charged was something like $13 or $12.50. Why? Why is that?
Maths.
What's that?
Maths.
Math. I don't. What maths?
It means we did our math wrong.
No. The cool part about this is you don't get charged for your pre-scheduled campaign cards until they go out. Right? I was just waiting to see if anybody would catch that. That's been a huge request for years. So let's say you have a 5-touch campaign. Let's say you go to a car dealership and they do 100 campaigns a month. They sell 100 cars a month, and they send out 100 5-touch campaigns every single month. It charges them as the cards go out, not immediately all up front. So this is a huge benefit to your customers. It's a big request from the marketplace. So it's a great job. These guys have built that into there. Really good stuff. Okay, another thing real quick. The other thing. So they went through a lot of detail, right? You push this button, and you push that button, and this comes up, and it's super easy, and blah, 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 blah. What if somebody gets caught a little bit? Isn't there some feature you guys are working on to where something will drop down to help, like a tutorial?
If you get stuck, it'll prompt you and ask if you need some help.
Yeah.
So if you do need help, what do?
There'll be a little button, you click on it, it's going to pop up a tip and let you know where we are thinking that you are a little stuck. One of the even cooler things, though, is we're watching you. What was that?
It's not creepy. It's not creepy.
No, I mean that in the most sincere sense. But the system is going to learn what you guys are getting hung up on, and we'll ultimately have tools pop up for you and for future users in the future.
So the little prompts to help people out, right in the middle of your sending, or right in the middle of your campaign, if you get stuck, you can be prompted and you can send out a little tutorial. When do you plan to have that up and running?
Day one.
So on Monday.
Yeah.
On Monday.
So our plan is that for all of our new users who come into the site, they are going to have critical paths marked out for them with a product walkthrough that's going to walk them through each step to sending a card.
Put your hands together for these two guys and for our ITS team. The incredible hard work that's gone on. Thanks, guys. Wow. Good stuff. My goodness. Okay. Let me tell you, you better have your seat belts on for what's coming next. We always like to close out our days with a bang, and you're about to get a bang. I'm going to bring Casey back to the stage in a second here to make that final introduction of our final keynote speaker of the day. And you guys enjoy that. And I want to remind you that after the final speaker is finished, we need a quick exit because we got lots and lots of. So here's the deal: Bob Golden, Betty Ann Golden, Jordan Adler, every single one of you up this front section. When the show's over, you guys, there's no family reunion going on. You're going to go straight out the door, because if you go straight out the door, everybody's going to follow you out the door. Right? Quick exit as we end. Everybody agree?